For the second time, a jury has begun deliberating the fate of two men charged in connection with the plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Adam Fox and Barry Croft are charged with conspiracy in the case, which ended in a mistrial the first time around. News 8's Joe LaFurgey is live outside the federal courthouse with the latest tonight. Joe?
Sue, the jury just went home about an hour ago after deliberating about 5 hours. They started about noon today. They are home. They'll be back tomorrow morning. Before their deliberations, though, lawyers on both sides gave their closing arguments. Jurors listened intently as the three lawyers took one last try at arguing the facts as they see it. Assistant U.S. Attorney Nils Kessler telling jurors both Fox and Croft have been talking about overthrowing the government by various means since as early as 2017, before FBI undercover agents and informants infiltrated the group Fox and Croft allegedly put together. He told jurors the pair's ultimate goal was to set off a second American Civil War, a second American Revolution. Kessler reminded jurors of key prosecution evidence and statements like video from training sessions Kessler says were led by Fox and bomb-making sessions led by Croft. Both defense attorneys using the current anti-FBI sentiment among some in the U.S. for supporting their entrapment defense. During his closing argument, Fox's attorney, Christopher Gibbons, argued the FBI's undercover players, namely the informant known as Big Dan, pushed Fox to carry out with a plan even though Fox knew it wouldn't work. Gibbons talked about tasking, a method he claims the FBI used to get Fox moving when he seemed less likely to carry out the plan to kidnap the governor.
A lot of the things that we weren't able to talk about at the end of the last case, we could talk about this time because we made so much more stride in getting the evidence in that we thought we needed to get in to tell the real story.
In his closing argument, Croft's attorney Joshua Blanchard said of the over 1,000 hours of video and audio recordings made by undercover agents and informants, the government only used snippets that supported their case, not to get to the truth.
The government was hammering the plan issue. There was no plan, there was no agreement, is the point, right? There was no agreement to do anything except on the part of the FBI. The FBI agreed that they were going to try and make it look like these guys had done something.
Jury gets back to work at 8:30 tomorrow morning here at the federal courthouse. We'll be here as well. Live in Grand Rapids, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.